killing people, because when Brits and some of the crazy Americans, and I can list them, and you're not going to like some of the names that I can list, or you're going to get really upset with me, but I'm sorry, there are people on television every day who want to depopulate the world, and they talk about it openly. Depopulate the world means kill billions of people. That is their mission. That's what they want to do with their money. That's what Eric Schmidt wants to do. That's what Oprah wants to do. That's what the entire British monarchy wants to do. That's what Jeff Bezos wants to do. That's what all of these crazy, fake people who are cardboard cutouts in the end, they want two things.
Well, welcome back. I hope you guys had some time to think about that. Welcome back to There's Nothing Weird About It. I'm your host, Tick. And joined again by Stan Ranch, and we got our guest on here. Okay.
I'm glad to be here, folks.
You might have your camera face around.
Pardon me. Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, there we are.
There you go.
There we are. That's
yeah. That looks good. I like that. Oh. Hey.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Joined again by Stan Ranch and our brother
Billy
John. Brother John. And having a wank, as the British say. We're all just hanging out. Basically,
you put me on. You're not gonna laugh at me because I have my trousers showing. I'm not shy about that kind of stuff. Here you got the United Kingdom, and you got the little part of Northern Ireland right there.
Okay.
Anyway, I didn't mean to get political. Sorry. Go ahead.
Basically, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to wrap up the show and kind of just talk to you guys again. And after everything we've kind of, been experiencing, watching together and stuff, any closing remarks kind of on anything in particular, or if not, then I can ask you guys maybe some specific questions that I've been kind of like some of the hanger-ons that I've, haven't been able to ask you guys. But if there's anything in regards to, Rudy Giuliani or, time travel or, just, not being able to, something as simple as not being able to go fishing with your kids. So I mean, everything is kind of is game. So what, any closing thoughts, I guess?
Well, one thing I would say when it comes to going on a fishing trip with your kids, or time travel, or just looking like you're in a early to mid 90s The Cure video. One of those music videos where they're going around the house and all this stuff is happening. But you know what? Right now, if not America, but the world needs a real hero. One of those heroes that persists through time and space. I think you guys know the type of hero I'm talking about. The Mothman. The Mothman, my friend. We need the Mothman right now more than ever. He's the true savior.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna come and fly over our petty little souls, our soiled underpants full of grit and nastiness. Like before Carnival comes to town, the untouched ground, the soft and unique soil. Before the clowns and the acrobats come to dance, the popcorn smell that you've never known before, but then you feel it in every single. We need the Mothman. And you, sir, if I'm not mistaken, is that not one of the hats of the Mothman? From the Point Pleasant. The way the bridge collided. Am I not mistaken? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I've never been a big fan of all the
there's a
clown stuff, but yeah, I get what you're scratching at. I'm scratching at lots of places only.
That's a good way to prevent limey, which is the thing that Brits get, right?
You did your research before you. Yeah, I've got lots. I mean, every one of us wears lots of hats and lots of hair.
Who doesn't wear a hat?
Down there. Yeah. I think the convoy or whatever his name was, he was really right when he talked about, I think if I remember right, the death is Diana.
Yeah.
I have lots of theories about it, and it seems like you guys are trying to, I'm sure, like right now in Britain it's like 3 p.m., but I know both American, there's lots.
It's 3 a.m. in America. I mean, you know how that works. It's just on the opposite side, so.
And I wish that I didn't take up the time.
No, it's fine. We're
sleeping.
I mean, we're flat earthers here anyway. It's like we know we're all on the same time.
What's that?
No worries. No worries,
We're all on the same piece of pie here, brother. Don't worry.
I mean, flat.
You want to have a cup of tea with me?
This is a pretty
It's all
big
the
conversation,
same.
probably for another time. But it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, the Earth is flat, and if you think it's an orb, then if you think it's a globe, then you probably got to reevaluate everything you think. Every single thing that you think probably needs to be reevaluated if you think that the world is a globe. Okay. Just gonna put that out there. It's not something that I want my listeners to get worried about per se, but I would say it's something that should concern you. That's all I'm gonna say.
That guy looking fucking. Wait, I didn't even notice. Got a bunch of makeup on and shit.
Well,
Got a bunch of makeup on.
I mean, no more than you do. I thought that you had some makeup on as well. Though.
Aren't you? You're wearing a bunch of makeup. I can see you.
No, I'm white as a sheep. I'm no sun up here in Liverpool and stuff. I know it anyway. A lot of people are jealous of us. Like I'm taking 500 milligrams of vitamin D every hour because I don't get any.
Yeah, I know about that seasonal depression. I got to take vitamin D myself, but I mean, I don't.
I said.
There's no such thing as a sad clown. Only a smile turned upside down.
Yeah. Can you disagree with that? I mean, I don't know. Not really.
I can't say much.
Yeah. There's not a lot to argue with there. Something I do want to ask you about was that, like, so the band, one of the bands you were in,
Right.
one of the bands that you were in, John, was kind of like what people are calling the Jewish Incubus, and is that because your bassist and your drummer are, live in Israel and are in the IDF and stuff like that, or is it because something else? Is like with the lyrics? What's going on?
A lot of Americans don't. We're in the United Kingdom, which means you got to train to every terrible place you ever heard of. Mm-hmm. You got Israel. You got lots of other places. The awful place you can go. A little train that'll take you there. Yeah, we were in the Jewish Incubus, as you put it. It's kind of funny because back in Liverpool when we were talking about making the group up, we was calling it Jinxubus, and it was kind of like a. This is the way a lot of these conversations go too. It all ties back around. We called ourselves Jinxubus, which was kind of like I don't know. I mean, I think back then, before all the cancel culture and all this stuff, we were thinking of we were making fun of Jews a little bit. We were calling it Jinxubus, and a couple of the guys in the band were from Israel.
People
And we
don't
called it
realize that
Jinxubus.
it's like people don't realize that, like, you know, for Great Britain, you know, being Jude or jinxed out of something is the same thing as saying I was Indian gived something, right? You know, it's like people don't get
Right. I know. Yeah, I just don't get this thing. I find it hard.
Yeah.
I've come on a couple of these kind of shows, and I find it hard to relate to a lot of stuff that I'm talking about. But Jinxubus was kind of the cool thing we started, and we all dressed up like it was like Kiss. We dressed up like Jokers, we dressed up like animals. We did all this, but we have like Israel anti-Zionist. We called this Jinxubus, and it was pretty good.
Cool.
It was like a cover band. I've been to Vegas and stuff. I've seen like the Beatles cover band.
Right.
But I appreciate it. Again, I do appreciate like all the research you do. It's called.
I love to research my guests. It's my favorite part of the job. So, you know, I mean, yeah, and I've been a fan for a really long time. I mean, you like your last album in '97, my favorite one. Well, it's the Jew, the Joker, and the what, and the Water Bearer, or something like that, or a Jew, a Heeb, and a something on the floor.
I think it was
something like that.
We called it. It was four of us. We called it Twinka, Liar, Jew.
That's it.
I was the Twinka. No.
But yeah, no, it's a favorite of mine. Absolute favorite. Stan, did you have any remarks on that?
Well, you know.
I mean, because guys, you know, you guys have. I'm not sure if you guys maybe mutually influenced one another. But you know, as you were saying, you know, dressed up as a clown, you know, and he's or not dressed up a clown, but you know, it's, you know, Kiss makeup and. You know, it's white. It's called whiteface, really.